We have a very broad scope of application, very generalized requirements when it comes to implementation, which cover about 90% of all the regulatory aspects. But on the other hand, we have C, when it comes to national implementation. Timelines are different, research is different, which is done, and also the technical and organizational measures, and even the scope of application is somewhat different. So we cannot say, when I've implemented, for example, NIS2 successfully as a company in Italy, I have this also done in Hungary or in Germany or in France or another European member state. And what are the main differences to be considered when it comes to EU member state NIS2 national implementation? So firstly, you cannot be sure that if you are NIS2 compliant, as I mentioned, in one European member state, this also applies to other European member states. And this might be very cost intensive because you have to do cybersecurity assessment in each of the European member states if you're affected as a company. Secondly, the identification procedures, if you fall within the scope of NIS2, are different. So in most countries, you have to register yourself, you have to find out if you are part of the regulation, you have to ask some lawyers, make some legal assessment. But on the other hand, some European member states say, we don't need that, you are registered automatically by authorities. Third point, there are different notification and implementation deadlines, as you have seen in the examples I've brought to you. And fourthly, a different cybersecurity is responsible for each European member state. And you have also, and sometimes, very sector-specific authorities. So you cannot be sure where to send in all the information which is needed by the cybersecurity authorities to make these technical and legal assessments according to NIS2. Most member states refer one-to-one to NIS2 when implementing the technical and organizational cybersecurity requirements, but some also, as you have seen, for example, for Hungary, have also set their own requirements, which are more detailed or completely generalized. And for example, in Poland, there's a long debate about 5G security. So what to do, for example, about critical infrastructure technology that comes from the People's Republic of China regarding data privacy, regarding data security, confidentiality, and so on. And this is also regulated, for example, in Germany. And the last point here, the verification procedures are structured differently due to the nature of the directive.